Hi, it's me. So just recently I crossed over the 500 subscribers on YouTube goal. That is something I never expected to say in my entire life. I never once thought about getting into YouTube. I should take that back. Many years ago I thought about getting into it by doing just some GoPro footage around the farm, and bought a GoPro, started recording a bunch of stuff, and realized how much of a chore that video editing is. And that project kind of died out. And that was many, many years ago. When I first started this whole drone thing, I definitely was not getting into it with the idea of making content for YouTube. I got into making videos because I was already flying the tiny cameras, and I figured, why not make something out of it I can share with friends and family, especially since this whole drone thing exploded from flying a little FPV drone all the way up to flying tiny helicopters. I mean, I guess when you think about it, drones are tiny helicopters, but flying all the way up to like the M30T and larger, I never expected that to happen when I first got into this. The first video I made was just about a year or so ago now, and it was of a bunch of stormwater all over Glenn County after we'd experienced a bunch of rainstorms. And it was basically came after a long series of winter rains where I was so bored and cooped up in the house, I wanted to go out and do anything, anything. And I am very much of a homebody. I don't really like to leave the farm all that much. I often joke about the fact that if I am more than 20 minutes away from my house, something has gone terribly wrong. And my friends all give me plenty of flack for that. Getting into drones has gotten me to get out of the house a lot more. And that video that I put out, which would be Fly and Vibe, a fun little name that I came up with pretty much right on the spot, was just, in retrospect, kind of a boring video, in my opinion. A lot of people enjoyed it, but it was just flying around and looking at stormwater and putting it to music and kind of experimenting with video editing and adding in audio and all that. I had no idea what I was doing when I first did it. But it was a lot of fun. And a lot of friends and family said, hey, I really like this video. I really, really like this. And like one of my friends she lives up in that area, mostly around Elk Creek, where I did a lot of the videoing. She personally reached out to me and she says, I've watched your video several times because it reminds me of home. And I went, wow, okay, maybe we'll put a little more effort into this. And I did. And now we've just crossed 500 subs and I still am not quite sure what to say about it. What I'm trying to say more than anything is thank you, everyone, for subscribing and liking and sharing it. As much as I joke about how much it pains me physically to say the words, seeing this videos that I put out actually go out online and be liked and shared, commented on from people all around the world means so much to me. It's hard to put yourself out there on the internet. It's been something I have not taken lightly. Putting yourself out there and making a video that you've spent a year filming and 48 hours editing for 20 however many minutes of footage, it's hard to put that art out there and be afraid of it not being seen, or in the worst case scenario, not being liked. So reaching these 500 subscribers has been one of those things that's made me realize that, okay, the stuff I'm doing is liked. Even more so than reaching a number in the analytics on a YouTube channel, that means more to me than anything. And yes, I know this is a video to thank for 500 subs, but I gotta say it. My friends and family that have shared, commented on my videos. I mean, my grandmother is one of my biggest fans. I remember I released a video that was just kind of a fun little project for me to put together just to have fun with. And she said, "I really liked that video, Timothy. It felt like I was there with you the entire time." And it made me go, that made every single bit of hiking in that video, it made every single bit of editing, every single editing glitch that made me want to pull my hair out, made it all worth it. Too many friends to count. I would sit here and list them all off, but I'd be afraid I'd miss one of you guys. And then I don't want to do that. I don't want you guys to feel like I've forgotten about you. So every one of my friends that has encouraged me to continue on the editing process, especially, God, the editing process. It is not easy for me to sit down in a chair and stare at a computer screen for several hours a day. I'm used to being out in the orchards. I'm used to driving a tractor. I'm used to driving a fire engine. I'm used to doing things with my hands. So sitting down in front of a computer and working on it is tough, but I've found that I enjoy the process so much that it's work, but I do thoroughly enjoy it. But there definitely are times where I'll be editing a video and I'll be so sick of hearing my voice drone on that all I can think of is, no one's gonna wanna listen to this because I don't wanna listen to this, because I've heard this 16 times before, going back through trying to figure out the one editing audio error that just can't find it. So having my friends and family to go, hey, keep going, means a lot. One of the things I want to announce with this video is for 500 subs, I did want to do something a little special. I wanted to do a giveaway. I wanted to give away a Northwind aerial imaging hat. My unpaid intern Slug, she gave me the idea for that. It's gonna take too long to get here. I reached 500 subs before the hats got here. They are ordered. I will make sure to put one to the side. Heck, I will probably even sign it when one gets here and do a raffle at 1,000 subs because, hey, gives us a goal to get to, and there's a prize at the end. But since we got to 500 subs, I did want to do something for my supporters. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna edit this video. I'm gonna put it out on all the different socials, and I'm going to have Slug help me collect your questions, because I'm gonna host an Ask Me Anything. Literally anything. I will choose to answer it or not, but go ahead, ask me your questions. They can be related to drones. They can be related to getting your Part 107 license. They can be related to search and rescue or firefighting or farming or just me. I'm happy to answer because I wouldn't have this without you guys. At the end of the day, this is really fun to me. It's really relaxing. I really enjoy it. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to get into a full-blown upload schedule without hiring an editor, and I have to make money doing this first. For the Ask Me Anything video, planning on recording it the end of February. I'm going to have Slug come over and she's going to read the questions to me. I'll probably play whatever stock footage in the background that Travis can think up, or I'll probably play some of my own footage in the background, and I will happily answer all of your guys' questions. So again, thank you guys so much for 500 subscribers. I look forward to the next benchmark and look forward to giving you guys some more videos. So thanks for watching and see you next time. GoPro, stop. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording.